Hello lovelies, it's Lex and I have another speed build for you, but it's a speed sim build. Since cats and dogs came out, I knew that I was going to eventually make all of my current pets that I have in my house here. So that's what I went ahead and did. So the first one is Vivy, my husky. She was really easy to do in this. Her pattern is not like exactly the way that it should be, but their like default husky pattern is pretty close to how hers is. So I just kind of had to add a couple of things there and like change the shape of her eyes and make her ears a little bit bigger. Her coat also is not exactly how it is in real life either. She is not super poofy for a husky. Her fur is like really sleek. She's not like super fluffy like most huskies are. So I kind of played around with that a little bit, but she has this one little white spot on the back of her neck and then she has a one dark spot on her tail that I wanted to do. And then she actually has a third color that wasn't really an option for this, where she's kind of cream colored as well. So I was like kind of trying to add that in on her face and like a little bit on her paws, but she definitely, like I said, was not very hard to do. And they had a purple collar for her, which is perfect because that is the color that her collar was. Got rid of that random lady that was there. Then the next cat that I did is our cat that we got first, our oldest cat, which is Argo. Well, age-wise, he's not our oldest, but we've had him the longest out of our three cats. So his personality was also a little bit harder to do because he's very independent, but that like kind of wasn't an option. It was an option for the dogs, but not for the cats. At least if it wasn't, I just maybe didn't see it, which is totally possible. So I did aloof for him instead, but he was definitely the easiest of the cats to do as well because he is just gray and white. He doesn't have a whole lot going on. He's kind of like a tuxedo, so I kind of started with the tuxedo kind of pattern and then just added in some extra coloring and stuff to fix his patterning, I guess. I don't know. Right now he's kind of purple. I thought that was gray, but then whenever I started actually like painting him with gray, I realized that wasn't gray. It was like a weird purpley gray, so I found the gray and I fixed it. He has basically what he looks like here. He has like a kind of a white diamond kind of thing on his chest. He has a spot that is gray in between, and then he picks back up and is white on his belly, and then he has white socks in the front and this higher white socks on his back leg. So yeah, he definitely wasn't that difficult to do just because he is only two colors, and they had a black collar for him, which is perfect. And then I did Biddie. Biddie, I think, came out the best out of the three cats. I think that the way that her colors are the closest to what the actual cat's colors are here. But the only problem I had making her is that she has like a small head compared to the rest of her body. So I was kind of trying to mess around with that a little bit, but if you make it too small, it looks really weird. So I kind of just made it just slightly smaller. And then I ended up going back to her in a minute and changing what her tail looks like, because I forgot that you could alter the shape and length of their tails. And for some reason, Biddie's tail is really thin compared to the rest of her body, and her tail is also short compared to the rest of her body. So we think that she was maybe like, I don't want to say, well, she may have been abused. We got all of our cats are like rescue cats. But we don't know if maybe she was like stepped on when she was a baby, or someone broke her tail when she was younger, and that's why it's like that, but that's what it's like. So my last pet that I have currently here in the house is our kitty cat Strider, and he's our youngest kitty cat. He is about a year and a half old, and he was the hardest to make out of the three cats. He's smaller than Argo is, like body-wise size, but he's bigger than Biddie is, but he's also possibly not done growing. We're not sure. Like sometimes it seems like he's totally done growing and then it looks like he's bigger. I don't know. But his coloring was the hardest to do because he is like brindled, striped, but he's like, it's almost like he's all dark brown and then has like golden tan and lighter brown and black and all these random stripes on him. So he was definitely the hardest to make with all of the color patterns. But yeah, these are kind of what my pets look like. I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please feel free to leave me suggestions in the comments down below for any other videos or games you'd like to see. And I will see everybody later on.